Yo, what's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? Thought I'd try to scare a couple of you guys, see what's going on out there today. What's happening? What's happening? Little bit of a tiny little bit of a, I wouldn't even call it a correction, to be honest with you guys. Not even a correction, to be honest. We got a super chat right off the bat. William, what's up, buddy? Rob's making Big Macs. He make that triple bread, baby. Big things popping, little things stopping. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Absolutely, man. All right, let's get into a little bit here. Just woke up and smiled at Zebek. There you go, Zebek. Absolutely. Guys, as always, make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free to do, guys. It helps the channel grow. And yeah, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. So go ahead and get that done. I'll give you a minute. Go ahead and do that. Paul, what's up, my dude? Good to see you, brother. David's in the house. Hoover, what's up with the FUD on Zebek? Of course, it comes out now. Keep packing the bags. I never saw no FUD on Zebek. What's the FUD on Zebek? I haven't heard not a single piece of FUD today on Zebek. Nothing. Niente. Not a thing. Isaac, first Pokemon of the day. Lick a tongue in the house. What's up, buddy? Jake the Snake, watching you and Otaku dual screen. But what the heck? I'll do some push-ups for the gains. Otaku, which side? Is he on this side? Is he on that side? There she is, Gamma Goddess. What's going on? Let's get this money over the top in the house. What's up? Hyped about this run. Let's go. Yeah. I didn't hear nothing about no FUD on Zebek today. I don't know what that's about. I've been online all day. I haven't seen anything. But anyway, quick shout out to the channel sponsor, guys. Decent biometric wallet. Get yourselves ones today, guys. Fingerprint technology. Not your keys, not your coins. Use our link down below. Get a phenomenal deal, guys. They got a twofer going on the biometric wallet, or you can just get the card wallets, guys. Either way, it's gravy, baby. It's all good. Use our link. Nick, Sam, the founder of Zebek, was involved with a movement. Was involved with movement. Movement. That that token move or whatever, right? But that has nothing to do with Zebek, though. Let's look up move. What happened with move? CEO. Good news, all good for Zebek to take a little breather. Onward and upward again. Let's go. The man, the myth, the legend. Let's go. Balakalban, yeah. It was a scandal with the CEO's previous coin. How involved was he with Move, though? That's what I want to know. Let me see what I can find here real quick on it. What is the FUD on Zebek today? Short answer. Let me see what I can find here, guys. So recent posts on X mention FUD around Zebek, with some users questioning its value, but no specific negative claims are detailed. Overall sentiment remains bullish with price increase. Yeah, so there might be that news going around about the CEO, but it's not trending, it's not going viral, it's not popular, because according to Grok, there's no specific negative FUD going on, and the overall sentiment about Zebek today is bullish. So I'm not that concerned about it. Insider trading or something like that. Advisor. He was an advisor there? Well, the general sentiment on Zebek today, according to Grok, is bullish, not bearish. So suck on that, man. All right, let's have a look at Bitcoin's chart. What's going on? All right, so having a little bit of a correction here. Still, guys, we're sitting at $111,263 for Bitcoin. We closed the candle beautifully at 111,725 bucks. That's a nice close, guys. Now, I did say to you guys, I think yesterday, last night maybe, might have, I don't know if it was on here or if it was on the Patreon, but I said, you know, it's very possible we could do something like this and go sideways again for another week or two, build up another bull pennant before moving to the upside, right? Very possible that could happen. Look what happened here, right? Boom, red, green, and boom, we took off, right? Are we doing the same thing again? I don't know. A lot of people are calling for $120,000 Bitcoin for the end of the month. We'll have to see what happens. How high do you see Tron may go this cycle? I don't even look at Tron in terms of like anything. I don't even know what the price is. I can't stand Justin Sun. Can't stand him. Don't like his project. H. Barbarina in the house. Absolutely, brother. What's going down? All right. So what else do we have? What's going on in the news? Let's get through a couple of these articles here. Not a lot of people here today. Chat's kind of quiet. On his profile, CEO Sam explains his involvement with the Movement Project. I'm sure they'll do another Spaces talking about it. Robert Kawasaki predicts Bitcoin to soar to $250,000 before the end of 2025. Robert Kawasaki forecasts Bitcoin will reach $250,000 by late 2025. Reinforcing his advocacy for alternative investments amidst criticism of existing financial structures. Kawasaki has consistently promoted Bitcoin as a hedge against financial uncertainty, predicting significant growth due to concerns over central bank policies. His recent projections indicate a confidence in non-traditional investments. Kawasaki maintains a critical stance towards financial systems, advocating for Bitcoin and precious metals. His message remains to purchase and hold these assets, a defense against market volatility. Bitcoin's recent price increase has been a testament to growing investor confidence, which may be bolstered by bullish forecasts from influential figures. The cryptocurrency market has experienced significant appreciation over recent months, further validating Kawasaki's stance. Market analysts note potential economic implications associated with increasing Bitcoin valuations. Rising prices may affect traditional financial markets and spur regulatory scrutiny as governments grapple with cryptocurrency integrations. Governments and regulators may face challenges adapting to growing decentralized finance acceptance. Kawasaki's predictions highlight potential impacts on financial planning and investment strategies. With increased focus on asset diversification and risk management, experts suggest that Bitcoin's persistent growth could trigger regulatory reforms. Kawasaki's perspective reinforces the narrative of cryptocurrencies as reliable wealth preservation tools in turbulent economic climates. And so many people are going to miss it. The normies are going to miss it. And they're going to look back in 15, 20 years saying, why wasn't I buying crypto 20, 25 years ago, right? The same way people like me look back at the late 90s and say, why wasn't I investing in the internet? What the hell was wrong with me? Think Zebek can reach 2 cents? Yes, I do think that. David, I'm just in the background ninja watching at my work. There you go, brother. Marcus, second Pokemon of the day. What's up, man? Rob, can you give us a quick breakdown of XPR? Thinking about picking up a bag. Thanks. XPR is another decentralized finance play. Let me go find it here. Yes, it is a fantastic project, in my opinion. I do hold it for full transparency purposes. But yeah, you're in smart contract platform, made in USA, decentralized finance play, absolutely fantastic. XPR launched in San Francisco, Silicon Valley. So XPR, a new public blockchain smart contract platform designed for both consumer applications and peer-to-peer payments. So there you go. There's your decentralized finance aspect of it, specializing in peer-to-peer payments. It's built around a secure identity of financial settlements layers that allows users to directly link real identity and fiat accounts, pull funds, and buy crypto, and use that crypto seamlessly in app. So very, very bullish. I'm a big fan of XPR for sure. Carlos, there's too many big name partnerships with Zbeck to not make it a legitimate project, even with the yes. You're absolutely right, Carlos. You have an absolutely valid point. And from my understanding, we are about to hear an announcement probably in the near future about their partnership with Ripple, right? Because in the X spaces that they did the other day, I covered it earlier today. They were asked directly about a partnership with Ripple, and they said we are in talks. We have been in talks with Ripple for, I think he said like 3 weeks now or something like that. But he also said that they can't talk specifics about it, which tells me that there's some sort of an NDA in place right now between Ripple and Zbeck. So don't be surprised at all, guys, if we see some sort of an announcement of a partnership with Ripple and Zbeck. And that's just going to moonshot Zbeck, in my opinion. Absolute moonshot. Rob, don't forget to announce we had another 7-figure member in the Patreon today. Crypto Future Millionaires make it. Yes, come join the club. Absolutely, Nick. Yes, I actually would have forgotten. Thank you so much. Yes, we did have yet another member of the Patreon today announce that he has hit a 7-figure portfolio. That makes 31 people and counting hitting that 7-figure portfolio over on our Patreon. And once again, shout out to Marvin, my brother, another one of our members who officially quit his job thanks to his commitment and his hard work and dedication. We love our Patreon members, guys. We love helping them quit their jobs, retire early, make that 7-figure portfolio. Get your butts over to the Patreon. I don't know what you're waiting for. Ian, hey Rob, any thoughts on Dog and Me? I know it's popular. I don't know a whole bunch about it. Yeah, I know it's popular, and it's got a big community because I've heard about it a billion times. Tokenomics are pretty good. It's reasonably low market cap. It's on base. Dog theme, obviously. Got to have your dog theme meme coin, right? It's got some decent listings. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any thoughts on it. It seems like a pretty good meme coin. It's got a good community behind it. So, I mean, it should do fairly well. Yeah. Dude Sky. Zbeck founder showed all text regarding his movement involvement, therefore showing no real involvement with the pump and dump. The pumper was a Chinese contractor which dumped over 60 million. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Mike, Rob, you need to play some piano tunes on that baby grand piano. See if Jasmine wakes up. No kidding, man. No kidding. Rosa, hey, Rob, any thoughts on Boston Protocol? Boston? Let me have a look at it. But first, I got to give a shout out to Strawberry Dragon showing me some love with the super chat. Rob is the real deal with the big crystal ball. Let's go. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Boston? Never heard of it before. $19 million market cap. It's got good tokenomics. It's on Ethereum. What is it? It's an NFT, RWA. All-time high, $5 in the last bull run. See, here's the thing, though, with an NFT play, and the all-time high in the last bull run was so high, is that NFTs were at their peak, in my opinion, in that bull run, right? So I don't think it's going to get back to $5.36, but it'll probably do pretty good. It's got good tokenomics. It's a nice low market cap. It's got some decent listings, right? You've got MEXC, you've got Crypto.com, you've got KuCoin, HTX, Binance US. So, I mean, you're going to have access to liquidity for sure, right? So, yeah, it seems okay on the surface. Once I get 3X, I'll take my initial investment, use the dry powder. Good way to accumulate. There you go. No one ever went broke accumulating moon bags, man. Good evening. When do you see XCN hitting 10 cents? I mean, hopefully late summer, hopefully. Yo, Mars, love you, you big weirdo. Takes one to know one. I seen a meme coin today, SPX. Have you heard of it? No, I haven't. Wait, yes, I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of that. I think I looked at that like 6 months ago or something. It was popular a while ago, but since then, it's kind of died down in popularity. Yeah, I looked at this 2024. I looked at this probably, it was probably last year sometime. Somebody asked me to look at it, and yeah, I mean it's as good as any. It's as good as any other meme coin. It's up 7,847% on the year though, so pretty cool. But nothing I'm interested in. But I know it was popular last year. I don't know how popular it is now, so I couldn't tell you, to be honest. All right, what else do we have? Oh yes, this was a popular topic earlier today, so let's get into it here. CEDAS protocol secures stolen funds after major exploits. A lot of people were asking what happened with their SUI and stuff like that was showing up weird on CEDAS. So let's have a looky-loo here. The breach at the core decentralized exchange on the SUI network highlights vulnerabilities within DeFi, prompting significant market concerns. The CEDAS protocol experienced a widespread security breach affecting its SUI USDC pool. Reported losses exceeded $223 million. Immediate action was taken to halt smart contracts as investigations unfold. This is why we can't have nice things, right? You can very easily make money in crypto, yet people still want to steal, right? What would your mother think? The CEDAS team, alongside the SUI Foundation, aims to recover stolen funds. Investigations focus on exploited vulnerabilities. Quote, "We are currently investigating the situation and have suspended our smart contracts to address the vulnerabilities." The statement from CEDAS protocol team confirmed collaboration with Chanpeng Zhao underscores industry concerns and support. The hack significantly impacted the SUI network's market value, with prices plunging up to 90% on certain trading pairs. Trading was temporarily stopped on the platform to mitigate further damage. This exploit not only affects investors, but also underscores broader system vulnerabilities. It illustrates the risks inherent in relying on decentralized financial infrastructures. Guys, how many times do I have to tell you to get a decent self-custody wallet, right? Hold your crypto in your own custody. This stuff happens all the time, right? Imagine if you would, waking up one day, logging onto your account, whether it's a hot wallet or a centralized exchange, only to find you have no crypto, right? That is like probably most of ours worst nightmares, right? Get yourself a self-custody wallet. You even get a good deal by using our link down below. There's no excuse not to have one, right? While historical examples include DeFi protocol exploits, this incident spotlights vulnerabilities in liquidity pools. It challenges platforms to enhance security and avoid further breaches. Industry experts emphasize the importance of evaluating on-chain dynamics. Enhanced Oracle systems and better liquidity management are essential to prevent further exploitations. Alex Harlan, CTO of Hackenproof, noted that the attacker likely used a near zero liquidity injection to manipulate the pool's internal state. This allows them to extract valuable SUI and USDC tokens without contributing real assets. Yeesh. JM, thank you so much for the super sticker, super chat. What do you think about PNG, Rob? Holding a big bag. PNG, I do not hold it. I know it's another one of those ones with a massive community behind it. We've talked about it over on the Patreon a few times. Now, this is a misleading chart. I know a lot of people look at the max chart and it looks similar to Jasmy's, right? They're like, oh, look at this. But to add context to a chart like this, and again, this is a completely neutral position, guys. I don't hold any at this point in time. But this project launched at the peak, the very, very peak of the last bull run. And then this drop happened because this was a bear market, right? This is what happened on every single crypto dropped like this, but their chart looks different because this one launched here, right? So that's why it looks bad. It's not, it looks like a dead project, but it's not, is I guess the best way to put it, right? Tokenomics are good. Market cap is good. It's yet to have itself a monster run. It's on AVAX, which is good. It's that's right. It's a DEX on AVAX. That's right. You got some listings? Yeah, I think it's a good play. I think it's a good play. Just wondering. Hey, no problem, brother. Much appreciated. No problem. No problem. Does Zebek have Made in America? Yes, Zebek does have Made in America tag. Yes, 100% it does. Marcus with another Pokemon. Shout out to Big Rob and the whole Patreon community. Appreciate you, weirdos. I paid for this super chat using my Zebek card. Nice. Well done, my friend. Well done. Public announcement. I love it. Strawberry Dragon, I would be sad panda if I lost all my crypto. Exactly. Exactly. Jake, shave your head, Roberto. I know that's where you hide the crystal ball. Man, no way my wife would let me shave my head. She would shoot me if I did that. Yeah, so I'll grow the long Santa beard and I'll shave my head. Lawrence, Mr. T holding dinner with Mr. T coin holders. Pump or dump. That's a tough one. Probably dump. I want to, unless some kind of big announcement comes out of it, probably a dump or a nothing burger. Big Bono, the Patreon is so worth it, he says. I've learned so much from the daily live meetings, educational videos, and from the chat rooms. Thank you for always guiding us in the right direction, brother. Hey, thank you for being here with me, man. Again, if you guys aren't here with me, I'm just some weirdo talking to himself on the internet, right? Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it, man. Bloisey, my dude, what's up from Japan, my man? Wife keeps asking why I'm watching that guy on YouTube all the time. I tell her it'll all make sense real soon. Thanks always for your dedication. No problem, brother. Absolutely. It'll all make sense later. Exactly. I agree, brother. I agree. Patience. Tell her patience. So that's what happened with Cetus today, guys. For those of you who were wondering, I know I got asked quite a few times about it, so I wanted to kind of address that. Actually, you know what? Before I get into the next article, I have another video here. Let's watch this. This was another one from the Uphold Zebek Spaces yesterday. So check this out.
About the payroll situation. Because I see some massive synergies there, and that's all I'm going to say. I'll take that further after the call, because if indeed you want to tackle the payroll market, which in a way we are doing too, but don't really, it can't be really our main focus because we've got so many other things to do. Maybe there's some synergies there too. Making no promises. There's not an official announcement. It's just me thinking aloud.
Look, it makes a lot of sense, especially when your employee base is already very familiar and open to crypto. So I think that's a conversation for another day, but really glad that you did that, Doctor.
You know how difficult it is for a company like Uphold? We have employees in, I think, 80 different countries. Do you know what a nightmare payroll is? Having to deal with banks in all these countries. We already need third parties to be able to pay some developer in, I don't know, Tajikistan or wherever they are. Payroll is becoming a bigger problem by the minute because our workforce is diversifying. People work from the beach, from the penthouse, from their chalet, from the ski slopes, from the beaches. They're flexible, and blockchain decentralized networks allow us to do all that.
Uphold considering using Zebix payroll, guys. Absolutely bullish. How are you sleeping on Zebix still? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Continuing on, what else do we have? Got another article here. Bada boom, bada bing. Democrats push bill to ban U.S. politicians from holding crypto. The world of cryptocurrency is constantly evolving, and so is the regulatory landscape, attempting to keep pace. Oh my goodness. A significant development on Capitol Hill is raising eyebrows and sparking debate. A proposed bill aimed squarely at limiting the involvement of top U.S. officials and their families in the crypto market. This isn't just about trading, it's about potential conflicts of interest at the highest levels of government, and it directly impacts the conversation around U.S. politicians' crypto involvement. How about we knock out the stock market first? How about we take care of insider trading first there? How about we go have a sit down with Nancy Pelosi before we go trying to pass any bills about crypto and politicians holding that? It's idiotic. Like, can you say hypocritical, right? At the heart of this legislative effort is the aptly named Stop Crypto Act of 2025, Stop Trading Retention and Unfair Market Payoffs in Crypto Act of 2025, introduced by a group of 14 Democrats, spearheaded by California Representative Maxine Waters. Big surprise. The bill seeks to draw a clear line between public service and personal financial interests within the volatile crypto space. The primary motivation, according to reports, is to curb what lawmakers perceive as potential crypto corruption and address concerns specifically about Mr. T. So they want to stop Mr. T from being involved in crypto. But when Maxine Waters, I think it was at the beginning of last year, was asked whether she thought that people in Congress should not be allowed to invest in the stock market, she saw no conflicts of interest. She saw no problems, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, right? Why is such a bill being proposed now? As cryptocurrencies gain mainstream acceptance and their influence on the financial system grows, the potential for individuals in positions of power to benefit from policies they shape become a significant ethical consideration. Like stocks, you mean? Imagine a scenario where a politician holds substantial investments in a specific cryptocurrency or blockchain project. How about you replace this word here, okay? I'm going to read that again. We're going to replace this word with something else. Imagine a scenario where a politician holds substantial investments in a stock or shares in a company while simultaneously working on legislation that could directly impact its value or legality. Like stocks, you mean? Unbelievable. It's really audacious for any politician to point these kind of fingers at any other politician. The audacity it takes to do that is like next level, off the Richter scale, right? So I'm not even going to bother with the rest of it, but I mean, you guys know, you guys probably feel exactly the same way I do. How dare you, my friend, how dare you trade in stocks for decades with insider information and then point at crypto and say, we need to keep Mr. T away from crypto. We need to keep you away from the stock market. Hear anything about Rivals? Super low. Yeah, actually, I looked at Rivals on the Patreon yesterday for one of our Patreon members. Put a request in our live stream for me to look at it yesterday. We looked at that. Seems okay. Let's ban everyone from owning their houses. Wicked Witch of the West. Yes, exactly. David, how about naked shorts in the market doing favors for the donors? Yes. Shorting the market, exactly. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime. Retail going to have money to spend. Let's go. That is a good way of looking at it, Darren. A good way of looking at it. Love you long time. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel the love. I feel the love. All right. What else do we have? I was going to talk about Bitcoin Pizza Day, but I think we'll skip that. BlackRock's IBIT swallows nearly 5,000 Bitcoin as Bitcoin's price tops $110,000. Do I think Songbird will hit new all-time highs? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Bitcoin's price shot to fresh all-time highs late on May 21st, with BlackRock IBIT scooping up nearly 5,000 Bitcoin in one day. TradingView data shows BTC's price hit $111,600 on Coinbase, breaking above its previous peak. The rally came amid a sharp U.S. market sell-off. A weak Treasury auction on May 21st sent yields spiking and stocks tumbling, suggesting Bitcoin's advance was driven by its momentum and institutional demand. Indeed, analysts note that this new high reflects a mature interest in digital assets supported by institutional-grade infrastructure and clarity. BlackRock's spot Bitcoin fund, the IBIT, drew unprecedented investor interest on May 21st. According to Farside Investors data, IBIT took in $530.6 million that day, its largest single-day net inflows since $531 million on May 5th. So May's a big month for inflows for BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF. This next investment equates to roughly 4,931 Bitcoin. To put that in perspective, Bitcoin miners produce only 450 BTC, the same 20. So Bitcoin miners were only able to mine 450 Bitcoin. However, 4,931 Bitcoin were purchased. Do you see how the supply and demand starts to kick in, right? Notably, IBIT has not recorded a net outflow since April 9th, marking at least 20 consecutive trading days of inflows into the fund. In short, BlackRock's ETF is consistently attracting fresh capital even as Bitcoin rallies. The IBIT inflows was by far the largest on May 21st, but demand was broad-based across U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs. In total, U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs saw $607.1 million in net inflows. After IBIT's $530.6 million haul, the next biggest contribution came from Fidelity, which was $23.5 million. Other funds saw much smaller moves. Bitwise raised $20.5 million. ARK Invest saw 4.3, while some new or smaller products reported essentially zero inflows. These figures underscore that the inflow was overwhelmingly concentrated in the largest ETF led by IBIT and followed distantly by FBTC, Fidelity. So the ETF store president Nate Garcia, commented on the heavy trading observing given trading volume today, expect these inflow numbers to increase. So he's expecting increased inflow numbers, guys. Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchinian likewise remarked that the scene resembles a classic feeding frenzy. Around Bitcoin's price rally, Balchinian noted that ETF subscriptions were running at roughly twice their average daily pace and at levels not seen since Bitcoin's last peak in January. These data-driven signals record ETF inflows, blockbuster trading volume, and Bitcoin's new recorded price paint a clear picture of institutional demand. The convergence of fresh all-time high price and huge ETF subscription suggests a strong underlying appetite for Bitcoin and regulated channels. So there you go, guys. Big inflows happening on Bitcoin right now as well. Absolutely fantastic. David, I seen Governor Abbott approve a resolution proposing a ban capital gains tax in Texas. That would be epic. Yes, that would be epic, man. Move into Texas, baby. Move into Texas. They say everything's bigger in Texas, right? Except your taxes. Apparently, taxes are smaller. So yeah, all right. Well, listen, guys, I got some one-on-one coaching calls I got to do over on the Patreon. Guys, listen, I talked earlier today. If you were on the live call on the Patreon earlier, I did talk about the next project that I believe is going to move like Zebek or like Onyx Coin did and like Zebek is doing right now. The next one I think that's going to move like that. I talked about it today on the live stream over on the Patreon, guys. Get over there and get involved in these early projects, guys. Like, I'm getting so many people today asking me, hey, man, is it a good time to buy Zebek? No. A good time to buy Zebek would have been on the Patreon 6 or 7 months ago, right? When we were talking about it. Now, I mean, so now we're dropping, anyway, we're talking about the next project over there that's going to pump like XCN, like Zebek. If you want to know what it is, if you want to get in early on it, guys, get over to the Patreon. The link is down below. It's in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. You can't miss it. We're also live there every single day. And if you need mentorship, get over there as well. Book your one-on-one coaching calls, guys. We can help you out learning everything you need to know to become a better trader and investor in this space. I got to go do some one-on-one coaching calls, guys. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I will see you guys in the next one. God bless.